music is amazing and everything. But you want to know what's more important than that? Winners finals here with Auro and KD8. These two have been doing really well so far.
They sure have. Now that being said, the last time these two played, it was a really long set. So I'm hoping that's not how it happens here today.
Oh no.
If so, God, I don't think Envy's still awake. Otherwise, I would possibly unironically get him in here for the 1984. Just for like one game. That is something we did on stream one time, by the way. This isn't just a hypothetical. It's happened. But without further ado, of course, KD8 for game 1. Let's just jump right into it.
And so far, just like before, what Auro has done before, started out by just getting a feel for what KD8 is doing, and just what kind of movements they're making, just getting a feel of, hey, this is where they're going, this is what they're doing, capitalize on an open spot, and you can see that because they only have 16%. But look at KD8. KD8 has 64, and Lily again is not working out for KD8. It's just like last set.
These players are all really good at just pinpointing that, and I think like KD8 has a really peculiar playstyle that a lot of players struggle to deal with. It's interesting to see because we saw some really good adaptation from Auro before, and we're seeing some of that now. So how is KD8's playstyle going to change? With it
doesn't look like it's changed at all so far because he already lost his first stock, and our pal Auro here already 3 stocks still with only 40%.
Yeah,
you have to go through basically an entire stock. But
never mind.
As I say that, we go for the double spike there. Let me tell you about how freaking chic that was.
Yeah,
that was so chic. I made a new word! That was how awesome it was!
Yeah?
And as I'm saying that, he's still clapping them cheeks!
Yeah, no, this game so far has been... I mean, it's
been
even right now.
all Auro and nothing else.
It's weird because it is even right now, but it just feels like Auro's been in the driver's seat most of the time.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. He has the driver, he has the keyless ignition, he's got that already started. He brought up the tablet, he's got Android Auto set up on that, and he's taking it all the way to Winter Avenue.
Yeah. That being said, of course, KD8 did manage to take the stock at a really early percent last time. And with Auro at 44 right now, I think this is about when the stock was taking the first stock. So, like, this isn't impossible.
It's not impossible, however, it's definitely able to be done.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was...
Alright.
That was a good confirm.
And at some point during my rambling, somehow they both ended up with 1 stock. Really interesting to see how that happened.
Yeah. KD8 just being slow, just playing super grounded right here. Are not very wanting to challenge him.
Well, Auro really can't do much when it comes to the ground. As Wrastor, you're good in the air, but there's not as much you can do on the ground.
Unless if you have slipstream up, yeah, but otherwise, not so much, yeah. You are just being super slow right now, really scared to go in, and that's understandable. Here, 114 is Wrastor. If you make a mistake, that's that, and that was not the mistake.
Alright, that's the opening he's looking for. I think that's the opening he's looking for. He's gonna go in, and is he gonna get the forward strong?
Oh.
No, he isn't. He lost it all when it counted the most.
Yeah, that was really... That's a rough ending.
That was definitely rough, especially because at the very start, he'd had such a commanding lead, and then it just went downhill somewhere.
Right, I think, like, Auro had a good start, but I think after that, KD8 slowly figured things out. I was expecting Auro to be the one who was, like, adapting and building up the game knowledge, but no, it looked like KD8 was the one showing that off.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and get to game number 2.
Yeah, this is gonna be on a Treetop as Aura's counter pick. We've seen KD8 pick this, so we know this is probably not the most one-sided counter pick Auro could have gotten.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like this is definitely more of a stage that would be put at Wrastor's advantage because you have those two platforms in such a perfect placement.
Right. Yeah, no, Auro's starting to get a string going.
Yeah, Auro doesn't even care about the platforms. He's just going from to the side.
Yeah, ooh, okay. Up-tilt clap not gonna kill, just barely too low %.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, okay. KD missing that and not getting the tech. Oh no.
That is a real shame. Is this going to be a similar way to how game 1 was, where Auro's going to be taking the commanding lead at first, but then KD8 making a comeback at some point?
Yeah, we'll have to see, of course. Hard to say this early in the game, especially, like I said, you can expect most of these games to be fairly long.
Absolutely, 100%. But there's nothing wrong with that, because the longer a game is, it means they're both so focused and want to put everything into winning that they're willing to take as much time as possible to find openings and just deal the kill whenever they can. They're not in a rush. They got 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on that clock. They got as much time as they need. One of them could just bring out the lawn chair, sit down with the sun shaded right next to you, looking at the sun and being like, alright, he's gonna come at any point in time and soon.
Ooh, the up air clap once again.
And he did come pretty soon because he just took that stock away. 2 stocks remaining on Auro. So far, pretty commanding this game. But we said that before last game, and went a different direction. That was ballsy.
Yeah, that's something you gotta be looking out for. KD8's not even close to taking the stock from Auro. Obviously, Wrastor can die at really low %, but the double dunk attempt earlier did fail.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. And these players are now a little bit back into neutral, but it doesn't look like they're in neutral anymore. There's Auro coming up with the combos. Definitely figuring out where to go in, where to get the kill at. And that was a good parry. Is it going to lead to a kill?
Almost.
No, not yet. Yeah, it definitely almost was a kill.
He missed the sweet spot on the up tilt, and I think that was what sealed the deal. But it was close.
It was close. Very, very close indeed. But look at how much of a lead he has. KD8, if he's wanting to make a comeback, he won't be able to.
And Auro got that at 69 too. Just in case.
Auro's just showing off at this point. This is what a Wrastor player's like. He takes a commanding lead, he takes the last stock with 69% on him, does it as a full-on read, and is like, and I haven't even drank my milk yet.
Not the milk.
He hasn't had his milk for the morning yet, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's crazy. We're gonna have to see.
He hasn't prepped. He hasn't had his Wheaties yet. And look at how much domination he's doing.
Yeah, no, he's got so much more up his sleeve, but it's still 1-1 right now, so we're gonna see if KD can take another game. Auro is really gonna have to bring it just a bit more. We'll see going into game 3 on Jules Vale, which, is pretty much as neutral as it gets. Jules Vale with that floating middle platform, which does move side to side. Speaking of, there it goes. It's going to the left. Is it going to go to the right? Let's see. I hope it goes to the right. Is it going to go to the right? Eventually. I think it waits there for like 10 seconds or so. I don't know the exact
that's
info.
boring. Move to the right already.
There you go.
There we go, chat. It's moving to the right. But you know what else is moving to the right? KD8, because KD8 is currently being comboed on and moving over to the right. But it looks like they're both back at neutral for the most part. Both are getting a little bit of a feel. Okay, KD8 going back. Okay, he's got the
Yeah.
up air. He didn't get the second back air, unfortunately, because Wrastor is moves so much in the air. And there
Once
we
again.
go. There's the first stock taken on Auro, of all people so far. It's usually been the other way around. However, it's really nice to see KD8 has that little bit of a thing going on where he might be able to capitalize on some situations that he's been noticing any openings on.
Yeah. See,
All right,
he
let's
is at a pretty scary percent right now. Auro can definitely take the stock from pretty much anywhere, if I had to guess.
Yeah,
But
Auro is able to go in at any point and just be like, all right, mine, and just take your stock away. And he's looking for it. He's looking for it.
Yeah.
Do you see the patience this guy has? He's waiting for it. He's not looking for a read.
Ooh.
He's looking for something that he knows will kill.
Yeah, just like that.
Because he knows that before, when he's tried to go for a read, it hasn't worked. And you can see why he's not going for a read, because he's going with what works, because it is killing.
Oh, and the parry right there. And this time we're getting sweet spot up tilt. That's going to be starting something. Oh, and that.
Oh, see, there we go. See, that's how it is. He's not looking for reads anymore. Because he was commanding the second game, he's confident. But he's not confident enough to where he's like, I'm going to go balls to the wall with a read. He's making sure that he's staying consistent. And KD8 is having an issue with that because he's not able to find any openings so far. He's been racking up percent little bit by a little bit. What in the world?
I'm not sure. Aura right there. Just for one reason or another. SDing. And now KD does have a bit more of an opening. I'm getting the rewrap. That's 44%. Not too bad of a start.
That's not too bad of a start so far. Pretty good. It's pretty good, but we're looking for more. They're both at one stock apiece, though. That's really good, and they're almost at even. How did KD8 manage to do this?
This is basically an even game right now, I think.
This is exactly like how it was game one, where...
Oh,
I was literally about to say this was exactly like how it was game number one, where KD8 was very far behind but made the comeback and took the game. However, this time it was almost that where he took a very good comeback but wasn't able to secure the game this time around, ladies and gentlemen. Not this time.
Nope. And that puts our one game away from the coveted winner side grands.
Absolutely.
See if he's going to be able to seal the deal. KD8 taking it to 8th or high for a game 4. I don't think this is a terrible pick at all.
Alright, chat, we're going back to high school. Did you get your textbooks? Did you get your pencils? Don't forget your protractor! And we're going to high school in style because we got them fresh, funky beats in the background.
Heck
But
yeah.
speaking of fresh and funky, look at KD8 here acting fresh and funky with these combos so far, but it looks like he wasn't able to capitalize on anything more.
Yeah, okay, just backing off. Getting the wrap. And isn't able to continue any kind of rinse-repeat here. But still pretty early in the game of these players.
Absolutely. It's pretty early in the game, and they're both at such even percentages. It's just been back and forth so far. And honestly, that's the best kind of gameplay, in my opinion. Of course, comboing one person from 0 to death is absolutely fantastic, but where you see real player skill is what they're able to do whenever both players don't have anything going against them. That's when you see, like, how are they adapting to the other person's playstyle. And that's the most important thing about fighting games in general, is how are you adapting to the other person's playstyle. And we're seeing both of these players doing a very good job at that. As you can see there, he knew he was going to go in for a read at some point because he has one more win than KD8 does. And KD8 was like, all right, there's the read. We're not going to go into it, and we're going to get that down strong for the kill. And so far, with that commanding lead, has 141%, so it might not seem much as of right now. But he's making the comeback, chat! He is making the comeback. He's got 3 stocks, whereas Aura has 1. But I need to backtrack a little bit, grab that eraser one more time, erase it. It's 2 stocks.
Yeah, not anything super big right now.
Nothing
No,
super
stock's
big
decent,
so
but
far for this last stock for Auro. But here's the thing, Auro, we've seen it plenty of times before. He's taken 2 stocks off before losing one of his own, and he's done that 2 games now. So there's a chance that Auro could take this game 4 and take the set and make it to a winner-sided grand.
yeah.
But KD8 is definitely making a statement that he's not out. He's not out for the count yet.
Yeah, no, right now this feels very solid. Again, Auro at 70, that's pretty much
Look
that
at that
percent.
neutral, such beautiful movement. You don't normally see that beautiful neutral where they're just moving around each other, not doing anything, just waiting for an opportunity.
Yeah, they both want to just play this bait and punish style
There
in that
we
game.
go. We're getting a game 5.
Yeah.
This has been an absolute blast of a set so far. It may not seem like much at first, but when you get down to the nitty-gritty, like I've been trying to do here, you can see the inner beauty of how these 2 people's brains are working right now. And you can definitely tell they both have their Wheaties now.
Yeah, they're all raring to go here. Game 5, back to KD8s. Let's do it. This time on the normal gates.
Alright, this is a perfect stage to end on, the final stage of the Rivals of Aether story mode.
Yeah, rival story
little
mode
bit-
cringe.
Yeah, but you know what? I worked on the Adventure Mode soundtrack, and I can definitely say it is worth the wait for October 22nd, but that's not important. What's more important is right now, and that is this.
Yeah. Getting a bit of a parry right there on Lily. Again, just these ground lilies. Just kind of leave opportunities for the opponent to get rid of Mark.
Absolutely, and look at this beautiful neutral so far. Nobody really doing anything against each other at first. It was just getting a good feeling out. But now you can see they're a little bit more even. However, KD8 a little bit behind with 111%. Honestly, Auro can kill at any point in time, and he's more than willing to show that off because he's not gonna get it yet.
That was a really close call. Another F clap on another. Still not gonna get. Oh wow!
How many times do you have to clap KD8's cheeks before they're done?
Apparently,
Damn.
that was like 4 or 5. But
Damn,
that's
he
it.
did not break the law. You don't have to smack him that many times.
Well, apparently he does, because that's really what's giving him this lead right now, and it's slowly and surely building up. 63% on the board now. And Aura still living.
Absolutely. And still at 3 stocks. But as I say that, I am worse for wear, ladies and gentlemen, because I did a curse. I need a bleep. I need a bleep so that way people
It's fine, we're not
don't have to
esports.
hear me say something before it happens. You know what I'm saying? What?
Oh no! And then
That must be the biggest letdown ever, because this is game 5. You're behind a stock, and you just die like that.
Yeah. Of course, KD is still in it, but this is a really, really bad spot.
Yeah, absolutely. But we've seen it before. But we're not. Oh no! Oh my goodness!
Yeah, just
What a sad and tragic ending, honestly, for such a great set. Like, not to get anyone wrong, Auro, you did a freaking amazing job there. Wonderful set as a whole. I was hoping to see a little bit more than, honestly, just the sad takeover there. That was unfortunate, but congratulations to Auro making it to grand finals. KD8, you're still in it though. You're going to losers, but guess what? You are doing an amazing job so far, so awesome work to you. And I want to point out real quick before we go to the next set, Lucio, what do you mean by that comment there? What do you mean? Please.
What?
What in the world?